Do you hear that?
Yeah, it's quiet.
The kids are asleep.
We're off the clock.
Let's talk. Welcome to Parents Off the Clock. I'm Sierra,
And I'm Joe.
and this is just our first episode of you guys getting to know who we are. So, honey, you first.
Well, as I stated before, my name's Child. Um, Typical guy, dad now, husband, was a jock. Just your average guy. Honey?
Great elaboration there, dear. I'm Sierra. I'm 33. I'm a mother, a wife. I'm a nurse anesthetist. Always been all about the books. Um, but that's who I am. I think I'm the matriarch of the family now,
Tell
and
us
that's the
more.
role. That's the role that I'm playing. Maybe you can tell us more.
Where'd you go to high school? Where'd you go to college?
We'll get into that a little later, but you didn't tell us that, so.
Fair enough.
Um, so let's tell everyone how we met. How did you meet me, Chow?
Well, I stumbled upon you across this little app called Bumble.
Mhm.
You know,
You're a busy little bee, huh?
do a little swiping here and there.
Here and there.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It's Bumble. You had to reach out to me first.
Yeah, I think Bumble's like a safe space. Like it was the only dating site I ever went on. I mean, I wasn't looking for a relationship. I was just bored, and I'm like, let me see something. Like I'm not into the Tinder swipes because you get the Tinder swipes.
Tinder Swindler.
uh, but I figured if I could be in control of who actually contacted me, that I'd be safer. And I mean, here we are.
Found your perfect match. Who would have known? Oh, interesting. Well, I knew, and I'm glad this is.
All right. Well, what about like our first date? How did
Obviously,
that go?
our first date's pretty boring, if we're being honest. I called you up. Let's hang out. You were like, okay. It's my recollection. You asked.
Herbert.
Okay. So I came over, got a little food, we watched a movie, and you said, it's okay if I fall asleep.
No, 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 no. I think you got them wrong because
Okay.
honestly, I don't think we ate. I think you came over, we were watching a movie, and I was tired. Like I was dog tired because I worked night shift as a nurse. And so before we met, I was still on the floor, slaving my behind off, working as a nurse, working night shift. If I wasn't at work, usually I was asleep. So he thought I was always because I used to sleep. Sleep
We're
was
always
was such a great thing to me. Um, but I was tired. But I did want to take the time to get to know you.
Mhm.
Excuse me. And that's why I was like, okay. Um
Talk about a confidence punch to the gut.
No, I wanted to get to know you. I wanted to take the time to properly get to know you, but I also was very tired. And when I realized, like, okay, he's cool. I had my dog, Brutus was there. He wasn't gonna let anything happen to me. I said, but yo, can we take a nap? We went to sleep. We took a nap until you had to leave to go coach because he coached basketball. But that's
Long, many moons ago.
that's how that worked.
Well, guess I should take it as a compliment. You trusted me enough to go to sleep, but I wasn't cool enough to stay up and hang out with
I was tired.
it. Sticking to it, huh?
Anyway, we blossomed in the season of COVID.
Oh, lovely COVID.
Um, I think we met in like 2018, but we didn't take each other serious and hang out or anything like that until 2019.
Very true.
And that's when I was going to school for anesthesia. And that's when we made our relationship official,
Woohoo!
turned into being on lockdown together in the beginning of 2020.
Yeah. lockdown made everything seem long, drawn out. It gave us a lot of time to bond and really get to know each other. And I think what outside of that, and without that, we may not be where we are.
Listen, you lock somebody in a box, they're gonna be in love with each other or killing each other. So I guess we chose the in love portion.
It is so.
I mean, we did a lot. We went on hikes. We did a lot of outdoorsy stuff back then. Like we walked the dogs. We had at one point like 4 dogs.
A story for another day.
And we walked them. We go on hikes. We get to do bike rides. We used to ride from my apartment, our apartment, to downtown and do the little events that they had outside.
We were
We
definitely
weren't bored.
very active in co.
We weren't
We had
bored.
a lot of time spent together.
That's for sure. And at the end of the lockdown, I got that ring.
Yeah, yeah, no, like I said, you spend enough time with someone, you either love them or hate them. And we're here now, we're married, so love definitely occurred.
Hmm.
I'm happy for it.
Are you? Why?
Why am I happy for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, who doesn't want to be there? Who doesn't want to be with someone they genuinely get along?
I think there's plenty of people that would prefer to be single in the streets and doing whatever, not having to answer to people. And, there's plenty.
For a while. Everyone, I think, also lives that life for a while. But after a while, the streets get a little boring, a little lonely. Going to bed alone at night.
Lonely?
I mean, those night bedtimes by yourself gets a little lonely after.
Yeah. So what made you propose to me?
I mean, when two people love each other.
No, let me
No.
tell y'all, because I was really upset with the way he proposed because
Wow. Excuse me.
we were going on a date. Well, we did establish during it wasn't only just COVID, but it was me and an extensive advanced practice schooling curriculum, whatever you want to call it. Um I was going to school for CRNA. Like that's a very rigorous program. So I'd study for 12 straight hours. And we sat aside every Friday.
Boo.
We sat aside every Friday when I got out of class or clinical for that day. I didn't study. I didn't look at the books. We spent time together, got to know each other, and we devoted that time to each other. It was pivotal because if we didn't, then we wouldn't be here. But he took me out to a really nice dinner. And there was something about that day. I got dressed up because I'm like, he's proposing to me. Like, I just know it. I could have swore I saw the ring box in his pant pocket. We go out to this nice steak dinner, have like, the steak with Oscar style, have a little lobster on top. And I'm just sitting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. I'm like, is he gonna have the people bring the ring? Is he just gonna propose to me for everybody? Oh my goodness, it's happening. It's gonna happen. Like, there's no way that's not happening. And then we left the restaurant. I'm like, what the hell? And then we get home.
Kid and son.
And at that point, we were doing creative things. I used to like to do some pour paints or just paint things. And he had this little setup in our mud room. Why don't you take that over?
Okay, I can do that. So we get home. I have everything set out, the canvases, the brushes, the paint, etc. So we're having our time, we're conversing.
Then I got comfortable because I was too cute. I'm like, I'm not about to play these games and paint with you. Keep it. So I got comfy.
It's the date after the date. No, the nightcap, if you will. So we're there, and she's painting whatever she's painting. We're hiding it from each other. At least I'm hiding my portion. And I paint my little letters. Will you marry me? And I flipped it, and she lost it. Point for me. See, you wanted to be at a restaurant for all these people. The way you reacted, those snot bubbles.
Snap bubbles.
I don't think you wanted to be in public.
Well, first of all, I just think you're too shy. You don't want to really be in front of people. So I think that was the aspect of who you are as a person. You want to be private, intimate,
There might be some truth to that.
couldn't invite my friends or family. Nobody witnessed it.
sequels. They all
And
found out. We told them. Sad
yeah,
to say.
but it was cute. It was cute, and I to this day still have that canvas hanging over my desk in the office. So
They were,
I said yes,
obviously.
and we got married a year later
Indeed.
on Friday the 13th.
Spooky.
It wasn't a spooky wedding.
It's a spooky day.
I mean, I think it was a superstitious day. Everything superstitious could happen. Like I got my hair done. My
Mhm.
appointment was running late. We went to go get manis and betties together because we didn't do that whole traditional don't see your wife before the wedding thing. Like we were together.
Definitely didn't do that.
Our nails got done an hour, not even, maybe 45 minutes before the wedding was supposed to start. So we had to rush home. We got married in our backyard. I never wanted like a big wedding. I wanted to get married in the courthouse. But my dad kind of convinced us, or the courthouse actually wasn't doing weddings at that point because of COVID. And my dad convinced us to have some sort of a ceremony. So we did a little backyard, 20
Little
people.
intimate.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was nice.
20-person gathering. And then we had a little reception. Ooh,
Session.
reception.
Broke wedding.
It was a broke wedding. We spent a lot of money. That was like a $500 wedding.
That is true.
Uh,
That's true.
we had that little reception at a little bar hall, and it was beautiful. I wouldn't change it for the world because,
Still one of the greatest days of my life. So
aw,
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good time.
like people spend so much money on weddings for one day. We took that and we went on a great, grand honeymoon.
That is very true. That was a great investment. I mean, I get why people spend the money for the wedding day.
I know.
It's a memorable day. It is
It's
one of the biggest days of
controversial.
my
You're
life.
paying for other people to eat and drink, and then, you don't get much out of it, but that one
Yes.
day.
You remember everything about our wedding. No matter
And
how much
I
we spent.
remember everything about the 3 weeks of a vacation we took.
That is also true. I mean, you still do honeymoon. It doesn't have to take away from that.
But most people's honeymoons are cheap or broke or quick little weekend or even just a week. Like not everybody does like like a whole month
That is
worth of a
true.
vacation.
No, I wouldn't trade it off. I do like the way that we did it, but I understand the investment in that day in particular. Like I said, it is one of the best days of your life.
I couldn't imagine spending 20 grand on a wedding. I just can't. I couldn't. I wouldn't.
Get your dress, you get
No.
the day every woman dreams of.
And my dreams were met in Dubai, jumping on an airplane in the Maldives, soaking up all that sun on the beach in the Bahamas,
Right?
having a grand time. Listen, that trip was a trip of a lifetime, but
So your team honeymoons over what?
I'm team trips. I'm out the country. Okay.
That's funny.
And so what we did for like the first couple of years, we were doing little mini trips, mini getaways, vacations.
Yeah, we've been a few places, done a lot of things. We've done a lot of bonding things. Yeah, being away, being together. Somewhat isolated, but just really enjoying each other's company. Makes a whole strong marriage. Oh, check this.
And then you knocked me up.
Whoa. I don't mind taking that blame. We got knocked up. We were pregnant. Ain't that what you say? We're expecting.
I'm sorry, but I'm the only one that was carrying and birthing both children,
You have to take
lugging around
that's a
all that
science issue.
weight,
What?
having the aches, the pains, the Braxton Hicks, the lightning crotch.
Look good on you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, exactly. He did it again.
Yeah. 2 for 2. I told you, don't play with this bike regime.
Okay, then.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's just poking, you got. We don't miss.
We
I don't miss. What do you want me to say?
knew you had multiple personalities.
I meant the as in when we try, we're successful. See how that works?
No.
Oh,
Anyway, now we're just, living two kids under 3.
great times. Fun times.
Is it?
I mean, if you have the energy, yeah.
What's your view on life with 2?
Um,
versus one, like the one.
One versus two, I can do that. One was taken for granted, if I'm going to be honest. But it was also overwhelming. You don't know what to expect with one. You kind of was like, this, I'm ready for this baby. I'm excited for this baby. And then this baby comes and your life is just changed forever. So you devote so much attention to the first one when it's just one. 'Cause you don't know what you need, you don't know what you're doing, you're just
I
flying
knew what I
through it.
was doing.
Okay. I think so. I was
I got all the nieces and nephews. I am Auntie Mama.
that is true.
So
But no, it just you adjust your entire life to making sure this little thing survives and is happy. And then there's two. And it's like, oh, now I have to make sure that this little thing is surviving and happy and make sure that other little thing doesn't harm himself. You know,
or
toddler
the little one.
or the little one. Toddlers are a different species.
No, they're raggedy. They are just straight raggedy. That is the lifestyle I'm living right now. Is raggedy daggedy. Like he is so wild, and I think a portion of it is because he's a boy. He's just wild, unpredictable,
Yeah.
raggedy, rough, tough. He wants to love on you, but he's just shaking your head, shaking the baby's head. I'm like, you can't do that, and you gotta be gentle. Okay.
Told you this when he was still in the womb. Like he's gonna do things, and you just about to look at him like, what are you thinking?
He's definitely a little mini
As a boy,
terrorist.
you don't think, you just do things.
Mini terrorist.
He's just doing things. No rhyme or reason.
But honestly, I love it, and I wouldn't change it for anything.
Oh no. Definitely not.
One kid was a lot, getting used to not sleeping, n not even understanding what day it was because you're so fatigued and tired because the baby doesn't sleep, and he slept like crap. Learning how to breastfeed, doing all the things, parenting, and then hoping that you're doing it the right way because there's no instruction manual on it.
Mm.
I think the second one was easier for me because I was used to not sleeping. I was used to being in that space of tired. So I was never as tired, in my opinion, with her as I was with the first because
Yeah.
either I was so used to being tired it didn't affect me, or I just knew what to expect. And she is a better sleeper.
She's all about it.
She feeds better. Everything she does is just
I mean, you're also
easier.
you're calmer, you're more experienced. So the approach to her maybe also.
But also, I think my patience is a little shorter with the toddler because he's just so raggedy. It's the temper tantrums, it's the meltdowns, and I'm like, dude, it's like if
The
you
toddler being the toddler.
you wanna scream your head off,
Yeah.
go scream to the wall or in your room. No, you gotta follow me every step in this house to scream and yell and cry until, I let you put the crayon back the way you want the crayon.
Just easy. He's a
Wild.
mama's boy, man. He
Wild.
loves his mom.
It's wild.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love it though, but it's wild.
Okay, I have a question for you. Selfishly, do you miss things for which you still had the time and etc. that you did before you had kids?
It's not even selfish. Yes, absolutely. I'm wondering when the village is going to start villaging because I know my parents did stuff when I was a kid. I'd be at my grandparents' house and they'd be out kicking it and doing whatever. And then also, my brother's 9 years older than me, so I'd be with him and they'd go do their business and whatever. I can't speak for my toddler and baby years what they were doing, but I think it'll get better once they get older.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. Like I can't speak for my toddler years, but me being the oldest and all of us essentially being 3 to 4 years apart, we were all just raggedy at the same time. And they were stuck with us. So I don't know if we got to do the whole my parents got away thing. It was just all five of us doing everything together. And we're headed down that boat.
I'm ready for the parent getaway without the kids, where you have that vacation, you refresh and revitalize. We did it once for my birthday,
That was nice.
right before our first son was one.
Yeah.
right before his first birthday, because his birthday's the week after mine. And we went away to Houston and have not been away since 2024, June of 2024.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So, I mean, I've had a couple mommy trips,
Oh, that's nice.
but that's it.
Where'd you go?
Well, I went to see Beyonce, and then just recently I went to see Chris Breezy.
You can calm down. You can calm down. There's no legal good style here.
It's your man on the floor, taking a and you know,
That's it.
them seats you can't ride it, ride it.
Everyone likes Chris.
Listen, that concert was it. I don't care who don't like him. I do. Okay. Anyway, that's us. That's who we are. That's how we met. That's where we are right now. And just so you can get to know us a little bit more, we just kind of want to do a quick Q&A.
I'm ready if you're ready.
So I got my book.
Oh, she has notes.
Okay. Ciao.
Mhm.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
3 words to describe me. Silly. Passionate when necessary. I know that's a phrase. That's just gonna have to go. Silly, passionate, and driven. Let's do that. I'm going with those three. What about you? What you got?
Um, to describe me in 3 words,
Mm.
the total package.
There you go. That does not count. That is another thing. You rocking with that?
I mean,
I'll let you have it. You can have it. I won't disagree.
I'm ambitious. I'm goal driven. I'm loving, committed. Like 3 words can't describe me. That's why it's the total package.
Listen,
You're welcome.
as your husband, I'm gonna let you have it. No disagreements, okay.
What do people get wrong about you?
Um, that I don't care, or that I'm very nonchalant. Think I come off that way often? I don't know, but it couldn't be further from the truth.
So you're very caring, or are you not?
What you see now? You want me to elaborate?
Yeah, I do.
I can't say that I'm very caring, but
Okay.
I don't think nonchalant is either. It's not that I don't care. It's just minimally invested at times.
Okay, so I feel like people have the right presumption of you based off of your description.
No, it just depends on what it is. Like, what am I supposed to be overly caring about? Besides my wife and my children? I don't really care about what you brought for lunch today. You know? That type.
You didn't even go in the office, so that's like a bad just like example.
Working home, we still hear about
I really don't want to know what you brought for lunch from your kitchen. Where I just would be like, I'd rather not be here
it.
at lunch talking about lunch. Like, let me go off this meeting. Like, this could be an email.
Now you're talking about my
But
lunch.
so, what's the current season of your life called?
Dad. Dad. It's been 2 years now. And let's go to church for a little further. But yeah, I would call this season Dad. It's all about learning how to be a dad, what kind of dad I want to portray and be, and what kind of influence I want to leave on my children, especially at this age where they're watching everything you do, at least for CJ. Just soaking it all up. What would you call a season in your life?
I am in a season of rediscovery.
Hmm. Okay.
I am a mom, new mom, had identity crisis
Mhm.
during pregnancy, watching my body change, had, you know, I just didn't know who I was anymore. I didn't know how to describe myself. I became all about my kids and being a mom, and there was nothing more. Like, I used to identify as a nurse. Like, that was like the biggest thing that identified as, because that's what I spent my life doing. the goal I achieved, then this is who I am. This is what I identify as. That was the biggest S on my chest.
Mhm.
And then I became a mom and realized that it wasn't about me anymore. It's about them. So I'm giving everything I have into them. I lost my pink and I'm getting my pink back season. Okay. MILF mommy coming soon.
Excuse me?
Okay. MILF
Oh,
mommy
oh,
coming soon.
interesting. Milk,
Okay.
milk, you say?
Rediscovering who I am, what I like, new hobbies I like. Like I joined a book club, just trying to figure out
Mm,
things, discover new friends potentially because everybody's in a different space. And I know when you get in different spaces and different like chapters of your lives, you might not mesh. It's not even about growing apart. You might not mesh in this season with that person
mhm.
and you kind of lose that support system. Just trying to just discovering that back. That's my season.
I'm actually interested to watch that that unfold for you. Um, I went through something similar. I got to get the whole dedicating your life to something and adjusting to when that's changed essentially, or how you view it. You know, so I'm interested to see how you deal with that.
What are you most proud of?
My children, my wife. I guess the life that I have ahead. Weird thing to be proud of, I guess, because it's not done or it's not that necessarily like an accomplishment that I want. It's here. It's arrived. It's just the process of being married and raising my children. I think that's the greatest thing that I've done with my life so far. I'm proud of it. What about you?
I think I am proud of being able to do for my kids what I didn't get, being able to show them things that I didn't see,
Mhm.
being able to just be a better person in general, all the way around. That's what I'm proud of. I'm proud of my kids, of course. I'm proud of my marriage, my lifestyle.
Sure.
I'm happy. I just, I'm really proud. Like when we just took him to Disney, I never went to Disney.
Me either.
And my 2-year-old had the biggest smile on his face the whole time. My 8-month-old had the biggest smile on her face too, not even understanding or knowing what's going on. And like I said, that makes me want to do it 1,000 times over. I don't care how many times I'll do it if it puts a smile on their face. And that's what I'm the most proud of is making my kids happy.
And we have to give our opinions.
Yeah, that part. So, are you an early person, late person, on time person? No.
See, I used to be an early person. But since you mentioned this parenting stage, I'm definitely a late person now. It's late expecting like chaos.
Arrive at the latest possible point to diffuse any issues.
Sums it up perfect.
We're not waiting in that lobby 15 minutes before the appointment.
We're gonna cry it out before we have to be there. Try to get the chaos in before we have to be.
Quite frankly, I have it willed that I'm late to my own funeral. I don't arrive on time. And it's not even like I'm being a diva. It doesn't fit. Like I'll really be like, okay, I'm gonna get to work on time. I'm getting to work on time. I'm gonna get there on time. And somehow I'm like, okay, I'm leaving out the door. 20 minutes elapses from the time I walk from the dining room table to the garage. Don't know where it goes. I think we're in a time warp.
Time warps.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, it's called kids.
It's a time warp.
Time warp. That's what they think.
What's the most used app on your phone?
Most used app?
Hmm?
Ooh, easily YouTube. 100%. It's essentially my TV now. So, watching something on YouTube, whether it's urban related, cigar related, you name it, Pokemon, sports, whatever my interest is that day. What about you? What's the app that has you around its fingers?
Probably the phone app. I'm always on the phone. Always on FaceTime. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, outside of the phone app, probably Instagram.
Mm. So social you are.
Sure.
You're always on the phone, FaceTiming, on social media. Gotta make sure social person.
What's your coffee order? And don't say what I order because that's
Coffee
what you do.
was
Every time we go get coffee, what, oh, would you order?
yeah,
Would
see,
you
same
say
thing.
this?
What are we talking?
What's your coffee
I
order?
don't have a coffee order.
Okay.
I'm very childish when it comes to coffee orders. Whatever looks the prettiest and most enjoyable on the board. If it's slushy and chocolatey, it's for me. Peppermint mochas and the seasons, all that good stuff. I'm real seasonal with my coffee choices. What about you? With your plain coffee choice?
White chocolate mocha, 3 shots of espresso almond milk.
So nice. Um, Look at the pictures.
Gets me where I got to go. When you try something new and you don't like it, you just wasted $5.75 on
It
coffee.
doesn't have no, except for that lavender matcha, whatever the stuff that's happening.
Now that eggnog latte, I thought was gonna hit because I love eggnog, and I don't even think made it with eggnog. So,
How can you call it an egg?
man, I don't know. It was artificially flavored, GMO'd.
GMO egg? No, that's hilarious.
What surprised you most about becoming a parent?
This is weird. I think how much you care, to be honest. You don't really care about like a being until it's a being, if that makes sense. I don't know, it may be different for one because you're carrying it through the process. You just feel it different. But I guess for me being the dad, it's like, oh yeah, the baby's in there, it's in there, and even that, it's like, oh, my love is different now. Just
But did you cry down?
no, no, I'm against it. But no, it's how much I genuinely care about my kids, and honestly, just give my life for my kids. It's just how much you care, and you realize that every day. At least I do.
For me, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I think it's pretty valid. It's I don't want to say it's the unconditional love of a being that you, first of all, you didn't even know.
Yeah,
They just came into
total
existence.
stranger.
Um, but it's the fact that you can love someone so unconditionally, so strongly, develop anxiety because you're so worried about them every day, every second, especially when you're not with them. Even if you are, what did you put in your mouth? Did you hurt yourself? Why are you limping? Where did you hit? What did you hit your head? It's just so much
Mhm.
care and love that I didn't think that I can understand, which makes me understand why my dad babies me still. And I'm
Still his
33.
baby.
And I'm like, why are you like I'm grown, dad? No, you're always a baby. Okay.
Exactly.
I get it now. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, no, it's special.
So, what is our dynamic to you in one sentence?
Our dynamic. What is it? Isn't it a movie? Best Friends with Benefits or something? What is it?
What?
Isn't that a movie? At least Friends with it or
I think
something.
friends with benefits is
Well, then we're best friends with benefits. Everything in a best friend with the benefits of we all know what. Tell me I'm wrong.
sure. I'll go with it.
Oh no. Don't ping that off my answer.
Um, so after the kids are asleep, what do you really want to do?
Or honestly, of running on E all day.
Yeah, steal my answer.
I know. Honestly, no, I wish I could sleep too, but no, I really just a lot of what we do now. It's the decompression, even if that's just us talking, doom scrolling, whatever we're doing. Decompressing with my wife, getting that time and checking in with each other. That's the best thing we could do. And honestly, I would really prefer to do nothing else.
I would prefer to sleep,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that.
but end up cleaning, prepping for the next day,
Yep.
and then doom scrolling with you as we laugh at whatever reels or Reddit
Yeah.
post or whatever current event things that are going on, laughing and talking about that. You know, we have to watch our smut get our reality TV in because that drama, I love it. As
Yo,
long as it's not in my life, I love the drama.
so messy.
As long as it's not in my life,
Observationally messy.
I love the drama.
Need a t-shirt. Observationally messy.
Love the drama. So why did you want to create this podcast? Because this was your idea.
Oh, throw me under the bus. My idea.
I mean,
The
it
quiet
was.
guy.
Yeah, it was your idea. You are the quiet guy. You don't elaborate. You don't really talk that much. So I was surprised when you said, "Hey, let's do this." What made you want to do this?
It ties into what I said earlier. You know, I watch a lot of YouTube. It's what I do. So I see all these podcasts or whatever these people are doing. And I'm like, I could do that. Me and my wife can do that. We're just as funny as this person, that person. We have the brains to talk about these things and that thing. And we're just everyday people. So if we could be normal and talk about these things and find these things funny, you might as well record it. You do it anyway.
Okay. What topics are you most excited to talk about?
Me? With you? Politics.
I'm not that person.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I am, but I waste my breath on.
You would.
Honestly,
Snore sound for me.
life with kids, the things my toddler said, type stuff. And really just being a parent, relationship stuff. Just talk, like I said, things we talk about anyways, and things we talk about with our friends.
Okay. I'm excited, honestly, because we have some plans of things like we're gonna do like the Hot Ones challenge. I'm excited about
Yeah,
that.
spoilers right now?
Yeah, a little bit. Gonna be playing some games. I'm excited about that. You know, we we
Whatever
got
game we're playing, you're losing.
we got some good content coming, and I'm excited for it because I think it'll be funny. Because I'll watch myself over and over again and laugh because I'm the funniest person you know.
First of all, I'm the funniest person I know. Second of all,
Maybe the funniest. Okay.
that's crazy. I've never seen someone so excited to loose and everything.
I don't really recall how much you really beat me in things.
I
So
don't even know, bro. Plug in the 2K.
anyway, I've beat you in 2K multiple times. Let's not go there. I've screenshotted your brother multiple
There's no
times.
proof of that.
Get the chats, the messages,
Receipts.
the group chats. Don't the receipts are there.
Can't think there's niggas in the
What?
fridge.
Oh, that is me. What our listeners, or what should our listeners expect?
A lot of what they're getting right now. Random conversation, flowing and laughing. Just two people who love each other, being silly and then talking about their lives.
What do you not want this podcast to be?
No lecture, boringness, too much structure, because that's not us. As we say, our life is pretty much chaos now. Keys, so
Organized chaos.
yeah, organized chaos. So the pod could be the same way. It's organized, it has flow to it, but it's chaotic because we don't really know where we're going next.
I don't want it to be political or controversial in any type of way. I'm sure everybody can find controversy in anything. But my intent is not to draw controversy or anything. You know, I'm not a conspiracy theorist outside of Stranger Things.
Conspiracy gate.
But it wasn't conspiracy gate.
Everyone enjoyed it. They liked the hype of it.
But it wasn't called conspiracy.
What was it called?
It wasn't called conspiracy.
You don't know.
Yes, I do.
Whatever.
Anyway, I just want this to really be fun loving and you know, people enjoy watching people have fun and fall in love all over again with each other. So that's just what I want.
You don't follow me.
Anyway, so what
See?
can we talk about the names that our podcast almost had?
Well, what was it? After the kids are asleep, we stumbled across that, but I don't know how to get into
When the kids are asleep.
What was it?
Kids are asleep, the parents will freak.
Wild. It was like unfiltered parenting or something. It sounds a little OnlyFans-ish. I don't know. There was a lot of names that were fringy.
Fringy or cringy? What is a fringe? Fringe is
Yeah,
like,
I don't think fringe applies. Cringy might.
no, yeah, I
Yeah.
believe so. Dictionary. Let's look at the thesaurus.
These kids don't know what that is anymore. But
Yeah, but I'm a millennial. I had to dictionary and I used to have to flip through the pages to find how you spell something. Google did not exist all the time.
get off my lawn! Like,
It
help me
was
out.
X Jeeves. You remember Jeeves?
I do. She didn't do it. Google who? See?
And then before that, it was Webster. Merriam-Webster was your friend.
Oh,
How do you,
Merriam-Webster was your
how do you find how you spell stuff? You can't just go in your text messages and type it in autocorrect.
nerd talk. You're looking at no
I mean, I got
words.
A's on our papers. If you didn't, that's on you. I used to type on a typewriter too. I didn't even have like a computer with Word. We had a typewriter that, and if you messed up, you had to redo your whole
How
paper.
old are you again?
But
No, old enough for that.
and then we upgraded to a typewriter that had a little bitty screen, and you type what you needed so that you can back up and like edit if you messed up. And then you hit the return button, and then it typed it off.
I didn't know of any typewriters in upgraded anything.
I mean, it was better than the ribbon. I mean, it had a ribbon too, but it was better than the black. And if you didn't press the key right, it didn't print it, like it didn't go. So you had to hit the back and then hope that you lined it up perfectly to press the key hard enough. And then as soon as you started to run out of ink and it got, say like your paper would start off dark black and then fade to gray.
Handwritten, everything.
No, but like they wanted it typed double spaced, and we didn't have that. And then after a while, I was sick of it. So I used to go to the library and use a computer at the library and print off my papers.
Library or library? I don't know.
Library.
Okay. It's curious.
Anyway, this is us, and this is what we're gonna do. So if you're ever so inclined to follow along with us, hit the link, subscribe, like, comment. If there's anything that you want to hear us talk about, put it in the caption.
Yeah, let us
Or
know.
put it in the comments. We'll bring it up.
We definitely will. The more the merrier.
Thank you for spending your time with us.
It's been fun.
It's time for our bedtime.
Good night.